another episode of STEM Girl Boss. Today I have my buddies coming, guys! And we're talking about success tips for starting the semester as an engineering student, or really just as a student beyond.
I'll go. Okay, so hello, my name is Isaac. I am a civil engineering major. I'm a senior, but I'm not graduating for 2 more semesters. What do I like to do? I like to work out. As you can see, you know, I hit a little flex for y'all. Here you go. And fun fact about me, I'm a snack. There we go.
Anyway, Alex.
Yeah, okay. My name is Alex Banks. I'm a super senior. I'm graduating this fall, 2019, in the ring, so it has to be done. I like to play instruments. I'm a musician. I play like all of them, basically.
Cocky.
Okay. Y'all gonna back me up?
I was like, you're reminding me of Isaac now.
You guys, okay, I'm lying. I can only play 4. Okay. Fun fact, I dislocated both my knees at various times in my life.
That's what's up.
Wow.
So if I walk funny, people make fun of me for not liking to walk, it's a reason.
Okay, so today, like I said, we're talking about what has made you successful throughout your college career, specifically like starting the semester strong. Because I know for me, some semesters when I don't start strong, it's just like a constant game of catch up.
Mm-hmm.
And so, what have y'all done to really go off with the bang, and like how has that kind of just transcended throughout your semester, of keeping you on top of everything and keeping you reaching your goals?
Well, for me, I feel like it's important to like from the very first day, like that they start giving notes and stuff for you to be studying and for you to get on top of your stuff, and also like make connections with people in your class, because you got to build that connection. So like when it comes time to like study or whatever, like you need help, they're there to help you. Like, and it's always good to like mingle with your peers. You know, you shouldn't like never struggle in silence.
So what
Out loud and together.
Or,
So the professor hears.
or like I'd also say like see what's available to help you. So
What would you say to someone that's like introverted, or like that's not really in their comfort zone?
I feel that I was quiet too, but like at some point you need to come out your shell. At some point you need to like branch out. Like I don't know what to say. Like branch out, right? Yeah.
Take the risk.
Take the risk, exactly.
I mean, to answer your first question, I would say like really being conscious of your time. Like even in the beginning when things are really slow and you think that you have a lot of free time, kind of think of it like try to get ahead on something, try to work on something extra. Don't think that like, oh, I have this free time now and then like later on,
Exactly.
Geez.
Exactly.
Versus you could get ahead in the game, so when something does come up, because things will come up every single time,
Yep.
it's already out of your way. You know, you
Right.
can allocate that time somewhere else. And to answer the second question, I think people who are introverted, there's lots of resources. It could be a study group, it could be an SI session. Even just talking to your professor. I know I've gone to professors' office hours and I've seen like a line of people waiting outside. You know, talk to those people who you know are struggling, so you don't feel like you're alone in whatever, you know, kind of help you need.
Yeah.
And to piggyback off of that, like getting to know your professor is really important.
Yes.
It helps you so. Yeah.
Even if it comes down to the end, something's down to the wire, they've seen your effort this whole semester long,
Yeah.
and they understand that you're trying, you're working, you're wanting to take what they're trying to teach you and actually learn it, instead of just trying to. I mean, you could be going to class every day, and if they don't see your face, they don't know it, you know?
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
So,
Yeah.
just building that connection. Also, another thing down the line, you'll need recommendations, letters of recommendations for something.
Very true.
It could be a job, it could be grad school,
Internship.
it could be internships, and even if that person from 4 semesters ago is a connection that you made, you know, they will remember you. College professors have a lot of students, but they will remember you.
One thing that Isaac said in the last video is that you can't forget that professors are humans too. And like if you think about it almost as like a relationship with your professor, and like them helping you get to a place where you need to be, and instead of it just like, I'm gonna go to class, I'm gonna do my homework, like instead of it being like A, B, C type thing, black and white thing, but you really like immerse yourself in that
Mhm.
experience and really get to know your professor and
Right.
just show your effort, then that will really go a long way.
Yeah.
So, Alex, you were talking about like time management.
Mhm.
That's like a huge thing in college. I feel like
Yes.
you like don't realize it until it's
Yes.
just like, wow, you have no time. So like what systems like have you put in place, if any, or like what suggestions like would you recommend for people to be more conscious of their time or like keep track of it and you know just do better with managing it? And Isaac, jump in if you have any tips too.
So one thing I've recently been thinking about over the past year or so is like there's 24 hours in your day, right? You need some of them to sleep and most of them you don't need to sleep. Okay.
The triangle of like sleep, social, and what's the other
Right.
one? Academics? Is that from it?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's best. That is what it is. Really, I mean, yes, sure, get your 8 hours of sleep. If you're in college, you won't be getting that, so just, you know, let that myth go.
Mhm.
But
Real talk.
something that helps me is I try to break up my hours of the day, okay? So there's 24 hours in the day. Every hour of the day, I should be doing something, or I should have a
Right.
plan to do something.
Right.
Okay, whether if it's sleeping, whether if it's socializing, or if it's academics, you know, if I need to study, like mentally, usually I write it down or jot it in my phone, like mentally writing it down so it's like something that you have to do, you know? And it's become his routine, and even when it is routine, I still write it down. Even when I'm like, I'm gonna study for this amount of time, I'm still mentally thinking I'm going to study from 4 to 6 p.m., you know?
Yeah.
So just basically like I said, just like mentally blocking it, writing it down, making sure every hour of your day is being used efficiently so that when it comes down to it, even like when it's crunch time, you've already, you know, made your schedule, you've set it time apart for it, so it'll come naturally to you.
Yeah.
Right.
Awesome. Do you use like a physical planner or electronic planner?
I use a board. I do have a physical planner, but it's usually in my phone. Even if it's not like in my like calendar app, it's like I have like a notes section just for like, here's my to-do list for the day. Here's how long I think I should spend on each thing, and just try to get as much of it done. Even if you don't get everything done, you've like mentally something that's like when you can cross something out. I think that's like scientifically proven.
Like mentally.
Yeah, when you cross something out, you feel more accomplished, you feel motivated to do other things, even if it was like something you're already gonna do. Like if you were gonna do laundry that day, if you wrote that on your list and you got it done, it's like you crossed it out, you're ready to do something else, you know?
Gives you like the momentum.
Exactly, exactly.
And like for me with time management, I feel like it helps me versus staying up late to get up early in the morning and do it, because that like wakes you up, you know what I mean, and then like gets you ready for the day. And also as well, like for me in between classes it's best for me to do homework, so I don't have too much homework at the end of the day, and you have time to do other things, like maybe an event comes up and you want to go to an event. And also like not trying to do too much in one day. Like for sure you need to like pick certain things that you're gonna do today, and then I'm gonna get to this tomorrow, I'm gonna get to this day.
Try.
Just make sure you're doing something every day.
Yeah.
One thing I do is I'll make a time budget. Like I'll just open up an Excel sheet and then I'll like say, okay, I have 168 hours in
Oh,
per
that's a
week.
lot of work.
Yeah,
That's a lot of
but
work.
it's like no,
That's
but
a
it's
lot
so
of work.
eye-opening because you're like, wow, I don't have any time. Like I did my time budget for
Yeah.
this semester, and I like budgeted like of all the things I want to accomplish, and I have negative time. So I'm still trying to like figure out how I'm gonna rearrange stuff.
It's coming from the sleep.
It's coming from the sleep. I was looking at, I was
It's
like,
too much
sleep? Do I
sleep.
really need 56 hours for all that?
No.
Sleep might be cut, but
The
yeah.
rest of your life to sleep.
I've heard that before. I'll like outline like, okay, I'm gonna spend this amount of time. I need to spend this amount of time in my classes to be successful.
Yeah.
Or like I have to like do my 6 hours at work, or
Yes.
like business, or like health, all of that stuff. And I just outline like, okay, I'm spending 5 hours here, 56 hours here. Cut it, no I'm kidding. But like having like a mental picture of like where you want to devote your time, it's really good because it gives you like a very like honest picture of like this is
Right.
how I spend my time, you know?
Mhm.
Because I think sometimes we just like are like, where did all my time go?
Yes.
But if you like keep track of it, maybe do like a inventory of like what did you do each hour, you start to see like, oh man, I
Yes.
could have like done that instead. And so being very like honest with yourself
Yes.
and accountable to yourself and very real with your schedule and how you spend your time can really like help you manage your time a lot better. So I really like what y'all said. I can't deal with these people. Okay.
Fun fact, I'm a snack.
You can start, Isaac.
That's
I want
my
you to
name.
start.
Slapper.
I want.
I That was good.
I want you to
I'm gonna use that for next